Liverpool fans, we've got some huge news today. Alex Mac Allister's dad has finally spoken and his son is staying at Liverpool Football Club. Tottenham have officially made a bid for Cody Gakpo. And we've got some information around Amit Bhatia and what potential involvement could mean for Liverpool Football Club and how Liverpool's 30% stake will get sold to the Consortium. And we also got a brilliant story about Rio Ngumoha and two young players are heading out, plus some massive transfer rumours involving PSG, Arsenal, Chelsea and Man City. Welcome back to the BTFL Transfer Centre. Let's get straight into it. First of all, the Liverpool Consortium that's looking to buy 30% stake in Liverpool. So who's part of the Consortium? As we spoke about this before, is Jeff Bezos, the guy that's worth 200 billion, the Amazon founder, or will be the Facebook co-owner. Can you remember the guy that was in Playbook? Is it Playbook? That movie? Edward Salvino. He's rumoured to be worth around 33 billion. So he and Mark Zuckerberg, both of them founded Facebook. I think they fell out. And at the end, in real life actually, Eduardo Salvino takes Mark Zuckerberg to court and they settle out of court. So he's part of the Consortium. So he's worth 33 billion. Jeff Bezos is worth 200 billion. And then you've got Amit Bhatia. Amit Bhatia is the main man. He's the man that brought this Consortium together. So they're looking to get 30% of Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club, as I said before, is valued at 4.5 billion. So that's 10% of that is 450 billion. 450 million. Times 3, that's 1.3 billion for 30% stake. But what you need to remember is, as I said previously in the previous BTFL Transfer Centres, the Fenway Sport Group bought Liverpool 16 years ago in 2010 for 300 million of Hits and Gillette. Can you remember them two? Them idiots that nearly bankrupted Liverpool. And then Fenway Sports came in. So when Fenway Sports came in 2010, there's two things that they did in the last 16 years. Number one, redevelopment of the stadium. A couple of years ago, they sold some stakes in Liverpool Football Club to afford the new redevelopments in the stadium. The second one, 2015, they got the man, the legend, probably one of the biggest managers in Liverpool history, him and Bill Shankly. In 2015, they got Jurgen Klopp on board. And that's when Liverpool were mediocre to believers. Skyrocketed. Won Champions Leagues, won Premier Leagues, gone into finals, Europa League final, I can remember that. Went to Champions League finals a couple of times, won the Champions League against Tottenham, won the Premier League. And that's the reason why their valuation at Liverpool Football Club 16 years later is £4.5 billion. So let's go back to this Consortium. So this Consortium is Amit Bhatia. Amit Bhatia was at Crystal Palace, I think for around 19 years he was. So he was the chairman and he also dealt with fans advisory. He was on the fans advisory board, supported groups and QPR in the community. He worked with a lot of fans So, and he was the previous chairman of QPR. So he knows what football is all about. He's a football man. He knows how to run a club. He knows what it takes to be part of the club, to be part of the community, as QPR is in West London. They're a big staple of the West London community. So same as Liverpool. Liverpool is very connected to the city and the surrounding areas. So I think Jeff Bezos and these Facebook co-founder, I think they will just be in the background. Salvini, they'll be in the background. The main man running it really, or dealing with Liverpool Football Club and John Henry and Fenway's group is Amit Bhatia. He's the main man. He'll be dealing with how much the consultant's looking to buy. He will negotiate how much for. He will go to the board meetings. He will do all of that. He's the front man. And he's the man that's got football knowledge. But like I said in previous BTFL Transfer Centres, in 24 months, Liverpool Football Club will be owned by this consortium. I'm telling you. These guys got big pockets. Also, Ahmed Bhatia, who will have probably majority share of Liverpool, of that 30%. So with Jeff Bezos, he's worth 200 million. What is 350 million for him? Nothing. Nothing at all. So, but his funder is Alexis Mac. He's worth £13 billion or $15 billion. That's what it's worth. And he had previously he had majority interest in QPR under Ahmed Bhatia. So the main man that's doing this Ahmed Bhatia is the front. Behind there is Alexis Mac Allister, worth about 13 billion. Then you have Jeff Bezos, that's worth 200 billion. And then you've got Salvini, that's worth 33 billion. So how much that is altogether? So that is about 249 billion. So $250 billion there. But as you're probably aware of FFP, look what Newcastle owners, the Saudi Capital Fund, they are the richest club in the world. But look what happened there. They can't invest it because there's FFP reasons. This deal will probably be completed before the start of the season. You know what happened with Turkey Al-Sheikh and Derby? Derby couldn't get the takeover across the line. Mel Gibson, the Derby owner, couldn't get this takeover. He couldn't sell the football club, Derby County Football Club, to Turkey Al-Sheikh. And Turkey Al-Sheikh said, if I can't buy it before the season starts this weekend, I'm pulling out. So he's pulled out of Derby. So this deal will happen before the start of the season in 2 weekends' time. Make sure you keep an eye on the BTFL Transfer Centre. We don't only just deal with football transfers. We also deal with club being bought and sold. Make sure you like, subscribe, hype this video, because this channel is all about the fans, for the fans. Second bit of news of Liverpool. Mac Allister's dad, Carlos Mac Allister, said Alex will remain at Liverpool He also said that the family hasn't discussed any potential of Mac Allister leaving the club this summer. So he was linked with a Turkish club going abroad. And he also was linked with Man City. As I said, that's completely fabricated. That's completely false news. Like Trumbull said, that's false news at all. Mac Allister is here to stay. Like I said, he had a meeting with the Liverpool hierarchy 2 days ago. They probably hashed it out. Like I said in the yesterday BTFL Transfer Centre, if Mac Allister does well in the next 6 months, Liverpool Football Club will try to protect their assets, and they will give him a new contract. His current contract is running out in 2 years. So Liverpool Football Club, if he does well, they'll give him a new contract. If it doesn't do well, next summer transfer window, it'll be gone for even less, cheaper than 35 million that we're talking about right at the moment. The third bit of news of Liverpool, Tottenham have formally expressed interest in Cody Gakpo. This has been rumbling all summer since the beginning of the World Cup. Like I said, Liverpool are looking for around 75 million. I think they will get that. I think what will happen is a domino effect. PSG, like I said yesterday, are waiting to get all their signings intact and signed. They will release Bradley Barcola. When they release Bradley Barcola and Ibrahim Mbaye to Liverpool, Liverpool will sell Cody Gakpo straight away. The same with Silvinho and Man City. At the moment, Silvinho has not gone to training with Man City. Man City have said that he's ill. The same excuse Yan Diamande did with Red Bull Leipzig when he wanted to do in Real Madrid. When you hear a player is rumoured to go to another club and he doesn't turn up for training because he's ill, both the selling club and the buying club know it's a matter of time. So my BTFL verdict will be, we'll wait for that 75 million bid to come in. I think personal terms will be agreed with Cody Gakpo pretty soon. Tottenham are very, very interested in getting him. Imagine having Cody Gakpo on the left wing and Silvinho on the right wing. You know what, Tottenham, as I said at the beginning of the transfer window, they're going to be doing big numbers. I think they will spend the most in the Premier League this summer transfer window because their owner, John Lewis, is not messing about. He said he will invest big on Tottenham. The next bit of news is Rio Ngumoha. He said his idol was Neymar Jr. That's his biggest idol. He wants to play freely. He wants to entertain supporters. He wants to score goals. He wants to be excited to people. That's what Neymar were at the beginning at Santos. He also said, this is the most interesting bit, his brother is his main inspiration. Rio described his brother, his agent, his brother, and his best friends. And what his brother sacrificed to help Rio's career is incredible. When he was younger, his brother reportedly left school later and left a job so he could spend time helping Rio develop. They trained together constantly, summer after summer, from around the age of 6. And his message to his brother is simple. Never give up. Believe you can become one of the best. That was his advice to young Rio Ngumoha. You know, we got a Rio Ngumoha from Chelsea. That's where we got it from. He didn't come from our academy. We got him from Chelsea 2 seasons ago. Under Jurgen Klopp, and he promised him that sooner and later he will be joining the first team training session. So we got him underneath of Chelsea Football Club. I believe Chelsea Football Club is probably one of the best the top 3 academies in this country. Is Arsenal, no specific order, Arsenal, Man City, and Chelsea. You take a pick. But most of the times, Chelsea win everything in the youth academy. The next bit of news: some loans going out. 2 young loans. Vincent Joseph. Remember him? He's gone to Arsenal. Liverpool could not agree a scholarship deal for the young boy. He played for the under-16s. I tell you, this guy, I didn't even really know about him. But I'll tell you what he's done. So we couldn't agree with Vincent Joseph. We couldn't agree with a scholarship deal with him. So at 16, the same way Rio Ngumoha came from Chelsea to Liverpool, this guy went to Arsenal. He played. He plays for England's under-16. He played 9 goals and scored 8 goals. He's a proper centre forward, this kid. He played 2 under-19 games for Liverpool and scored 3 goals. So I can see why Arsenal are interested in, and he will be joining Arsenal in the next couple of weeks. Liverpool left back Calum Scanlon, young boy, is closing on a loan move to Cardiff City. So that's the loans going out, and they're going out of Liverpool Football Club. Now, the world transfer rumours. First of all, like I said, Mika Godts is very, very close of joining his new club, Paris Saint-Germain. It's a matter of time. We broke this exclusive story 2 weeks ago. But he'll be a PSG player by Tuesday morning. Ivario Reid, can you remember this, the centre forward from Feyenoord? Giovanni from Broncos said he's not going nowhere, so he will stay with Feyenoord this summer. Mika Maignan, you know, the goalkeeper for AC Milan that played in goal for France. He's going to Al Nassr for 21 million, and he will be on big wages at Al Nassr. Tichani Reinders, you can remember when I said he's been heavily linked to Nottingham Forest, and I thought it would be a good signing. Early in the transfer window, he was rumoured to go to Newcastle. Both couldn't agree personal terms or a fee with Man City. You know who agreed a fee? A 51 million fee? Al Qadisiyah, Saudi club. They're going to be offering a crazy hefty wage, tax-free. And Tichani Reinders, like Summerfield, have decided to go to Saudi. Good luck on you, man. Go and get that bag. I'm not discrediting you. Any amount of money like that, go and get it, man. Bernard Balashili, the centre back for Chelsea, he's agreed a loan deal to Napoli for 2.6 million. Nicolas Jackson, can you remember the guy that went to Bayern? Didn't really play too much. We spoke about him at the beginning of the transfer window. He will definitely go to Aston Villa for 35 million. That is let's go pretty soon in the done deals part. I don't know if you remember him or not, but the teams or the fans in the championship know about this guy, Joe Gildherd. He went out on Hull previously, played really well. He's gone permanent to Hull for 14 million this time from Leeds. Very good striker, kind of stocky, played a lot of games for Leeds, but Leeds kept on loaning him out. Martín Zubimendi has been linked to Chelsea, the replacement for Enzo Fernandez. Man City still have until today, 5 p.m, to get this bid accepted for Enzo Fernandez from Chelsea to Man City. Chelsea want a replacement, and the replacement they're looking for is Martín Zubimendi for around 65 million. So Enzo Fernandez going to City. Chelsea will get to replace him with Martín Zubimendi for 65 million from Arsenal. The next bit of rumour I'm absolutely shocked about, and I don't even rate this defender really. The right back for France, the right back from Barcelona, Don't rate him at all. Julius Koundé. I don't rate him. 60 million to Arsenal. I think Arsenal needs to stay right away from this player. Yuri Timber is way better than this guy. So if I was Arsenal, don't bother. The next bit of Arsenal news. Gabriel Martinelli to Galatasaray for 43 million. I'm telling you, Gabriel Martinelli will not be a Arsenal player at the end of the transfer window. Mark my words. And the only place he'll probably go to is Turkey. The same as Trossard. Remember? He went to Besiktas. So I can see Gabriel Martinelli on big wages, like Mo Salah, like Trossard, to go to Galatasaray, Besiktas, Fenerbahce. One of these teams will buy Gabriel Martinelli. But 43 million is very cheap. I thought it would at least go for 60 million. That's everything for today's BTFL Transfer Centre. Make sure you hype, you like, you subscribe. Make sure you put your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the new consortium headed by Amit Bhatia taking over 30% of Liverpool Football Club? What do you think about Cody Gakpo leaving Liverpool Football Club? What do you think about Tijani Reinders going to Saudi Arabia? What do you think about Nicolas Jackson going to Aston Villa? What do you think about Zubimendi and Enzo Fernandez? Zubimendi leaving Arsenal, Enzo Fernandez leaving Chelsea. Are you happy, Chelsea and Arsenal fans, for your players to be swapped around every single time? I think Arsenal and Chelsea have got a great relationships. I don't think they're rivals no more. That would never happen 10 years ago. Player going from Arsenal to Chelsea or Chelsea to Arsenal. That would never happen on the John Terry era. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hype. The aim for this channel for this season is to get 1,000 subscribers. Let's see how quick we can get 1,000 subscribers. Every subscriber means a lot to us because it's a short, small channel, a growing channel. So make sure you press subscribe. It's another one. Let's go.